35-25. Long pass to Chambers and behind the back.
Did you ever think in your wildest dreams? I guess
KJ to Chambers. Jam!
40 points in the first half for Tom Chambers.
Chambers with 60 points.
Chambers to win the game. He's got it.
Welcome back to Tom Chambers' Greatest Games. In this episode, we go back to April 1990 with the Phoenix Suns' home rematch with the Dallas Mavericks. With the Suns closing in on 50 wins, they would face an undermanned Mavs who would put up a spirited fight. But in the second half, Chambers would dominate the game and help the Suns stave off a late Mavs rally and earn himself the play of the game. Chambers' stat line for this game, 34 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists while hitting 14 of 21 from the field. So let's go back to April 3rd, 1990. The Phoenix Suns versus the Dallas Mavericks joined in progress in the second quarter.
Phoenix has got it as Mike McGee off to Kevin Johnson, who will run. It's Chambers, takes it to the basket. He's fouled.
Oh, this Phoenix ball club gets the ball up the floor super quick, and when they get it at that offensive end, they know what to do with it. Tom Chambers right here, when he gets the ball on the baseline, he can make a lot of things happen, and he did it again that time, getting the chance to go to the free throw line for 2 more.
More bad news for the Mavericks. That's a 3rd foul on Randy White, so he joins Roy Tarpley. In that situation, Tom Chambers gets to 9 on the game. Bill Wennington will check into the game for the Mavericks for Bob McCann, and Roy Blackman will sub in for Randy White. So Tarpley has been on the bench for some time after picking up his 3rd foul. And Chambers, an 86% free throw shooter. There you see Mavericks captain Rolando Blackman, who has been held to only 2 points so far. How about the point differential for the Phoenix Suns? The best in the league at +8.
Well, it's really amazing, Alan. They have, in fact, that's even more. As you mentioned, the league leader in that category. LA 2nd and Detroit is 3rd. But you told me something today that's even more amazing. They have averaged defeating their opponents by 16 a game. That's just unbelievable.
Derek Harper knocks it down for his 8th point. Blackman doubled.
Good help by Tom Chambers.
Williams now 5 of 7 from the field after that miss. Chambers to the basket after taking the pass from Kevin Johnson. Another 3-point opportunity for Phoenix as they hit Rolando Blackman with this foul. And again, the Suns are into the penalty situation. 12 now for Tom Chambers.
And this is why they're one of the top 2 scoring teams in the NBA. They get the ball down very quickly, get a lot of shots, and a lot of easy transition baskets, as Tom Chambers did that time.
And Phoenix pulling away as the second quarter winds down, up by 10 with 3:55 to go.
The number of steals he has, he's holding the opponent point guards to about 11 a game. Just phenomenal all-around ability for Derek Harper.
And a half. Here's Legler. Knocks it down. The former LaSalle star has got 2 buckets. All Metro Atlantic Conference first-team player as a senior in '88.
He sure plays with a lot of confidence for a player that's never stepped on an NBA floor till 15 days ago.
Chambers. Eddie Johnson, 4-3. Eddie Johnson knocks it down. Boy, what a second quarter Johnson has had with 17 points in the period after Mark West exploded for 13 in the first. Mavericks will try to get off the last shot down by 13. Roll Blackman at midcourt. Finds Alford, gonna have to hurry, can't do it. Alford couldn't get the shot off in time, and we're through the first half tonight from the Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Phoenix, and the Mavericks on the short end of a 67-54 Phoenix advantage. Wennington inside attacks the basket against Mark West, and the Mavericks have cut that 13-point halftime deficit to 11.
Real good job on baseline defense tonight.
Boy, tough pass by Harper to find Tarpley, who takes his time and makes a definitive jam. And Phoenix will use his 22nd timeout right here as Cotton Fitzsimmons wants to restore some order. Shooting for Herb Williams.
This reminds us of his performance against Boston a month ago.
But Chambers answers for being close with the left hand. Chambers up to 14 on the night. It was a long-range jump hook. Here's Chambers. Attacks. Lays it home again with the left hand. But Chambers is just too big and too quick for the small forwards in this league at 6'10".
And he uses that left hand so well as he did that time to beat the Maverick defenders.
Mike McGee off to Kevin Johnson. Suns in transition. Here goes Chambers to the basket again.
That is 4 easy layups that Chambers has had tonight on transition.
Well, as we mentioned, this Phoenix team will embarrass you. And in Richie Adubato's case, they will make your defense look porous. Of tonight's game. Here's Mark West with the ball. Inside against Bill Wennington. And that's the first points for West since the first period.
If those two guys get hot, this is still a winnable game. And Rowe does it.
Seems to be warming to the task as the Mavericks have gotten to within 6. Blackman 3 of 6 from the field. Against Battle. Rowe Blackman makes it a 4-point game. Rolando to double figures now with 10. And here come the Mavericks, 77-73. Kevin Johnson off to Rambis.
Just a fantastic job by Derek Harper cutting off the penetration of Kevin Johnson.
Chambers will force the issue inside and get it done. 20 now for Tom Chambers. And the Suns' advantage goes back up to a half dozen. Rambis with great defense. Mavericks turn it over. Johnson gives it to Battle.
Mavericks continue to fight and hang in there. That's a definite reflection of Richie Adubato's coaching ability.
Alford is on, and boy, he tried to cover Kevin Johnson. It's a tough situation, but Chambers gets his 10th point of the quarter, and now up to 22. Johnson gets a screen, now kicks it to Chambers.
Boy, as Bob Ortigal talked about at halftime, the oldest play in the book, the pick and roll, the screen and break to the basket. Phoenix has used it often tonight, and they continue to do it very well.
Throws it away to Herb Williams. Good defense by Alford. Tarpley from behind midcourt. Going to come up a little short, but the Mavericks hanging in, and we'll go to the final 12 minutes tonight from Arizona with Dallas trailing Phoenix by 10.
Hey, Grant. Seems like
Chambers.
I said that about Kevin Johnson, too. 2 quick point guards for Phoenix.
Chambers in traffic. Gets the foul on Tarpley. That's his 4th. Mavericks have won 24 of their last 34. Start play tonight 11 games above 500. And have split their last 16 road contests before tonight. But what a difficult assignment. And Richie Adubato likes to say, you're taking away 4 of my main cogs. Adrian Dantley, people forget about him and his 15 points a game. And you scratch Donaldson, Brad Davis, and Sam Perkins and send them to Phoenix, where this club has won 21 of 22 at home.
Well, you're talking about taking 4 of the top 8 scorers for the Mavericks out of the lineup and within 9 points here in the 4th period.
Chambers. Grant off to Chambers. Loops in 2 more. Chambers has got his average +1 now. It's 28 points for Tom Chambers. And like I said early on, this guy has always been a very good scorer in the league, Jim. But last couple of years, he's just gone from very good to great.
I would say that's an adequate description. Greatness is written all over him offensively.
Again, Dallas looking to get to within 5. What a gutty performance so far, and Rowe Blackman has really turned it on since the second half began, as he's now climbed up to 14 points, and the crowd here at Phoenix getting concerned as the Mavericks right there. Really made it interesting if Dallas could have gotten it within 3, but here Phoenix will try to push it back out to 7 with Chambers doubled and still knocks down the jumper.
What a talent.
Boy, he had 2 big guys on him too. Herb Williams and Roy Tarpley were sandwiching Tom Chambers, but he gets to 30 points with that floating jumper anyway. To set a screen. Now Harper goes the other way. And the 3-point opportunity for Derek Harper, who pivoted English on that layup.
What quickness Derek Harper showed on that penetration. He's saying, Kevin Johnson, you may be good, but let me show you this. Look at that drive, splitting Chambers and Lang, going right to the hoop.
And that records, and of course that includes the Suns at 48 and 24. Chambers puts it on the floor. Left hand. Boy, he is ambidextrous. No doubt about it.
Phenomenal using that left hand. You're right. Ambidextrous is the word.
32 for Chambers and counting, and Phoenix leads it by 6, but Dallas has sucked it up. Dallas is within 2 at 103-101. Unbelievable. Only 9 players traveled to Phoenix for the Dallas Mavericks tonight. And 3 of the mainline players did not. Brad Davis, James Donaldson, and Sam Perkins, as Tom Chambers is fouled.
For the foul.
Wennington is on for Anthony Jones. Kevin Johnson. Oh, what a play by the point guard for Phoenix. And Kevin Johnson taking out a little bit of his frustration right there. Roll Blackman against McGee. Gets him out of the way. Roll Blackman buries another one.
What a fantastic one-on-one performance. Roll Blackman is showing us again here in the 4th quarter tonight. Reminiscent of the San Antonio Spur game.
I was just thinking, I think I've seen this sack before by Roll. But Kurt Rambis, it's a much-needed basket for Phoenix as they continue to lead by 4. That's only the 6th point of the game for Rambis. And Tarpley and Wennington inside lose the rebound. I think Tarpley had it, and Wennington knocked it out of his hands.
Well, good aggressive play. You can never fault that.
Kevin Johnson takes advantage, and it's now Phoenix by 6. Richie Adubato will call time. 3:02 to go. Suns have pushed their lead up to 6 points over the Mavericks, but Dallas still in this one. Pull-up jumper, and this one won't go down. Tarpley can't get the rebound, and Kevin Johnson comes away with it. In transition is Chambers.
Well, how many times have we seen that tonight? Tom Chambers, at least his 6th breakaway basket off of the fast-breaking Phoenix Sun offense.
Another outstanding feed by Kevin Johnson, and Tom Chambers has 34, as Phoenix has pushed their advantage up to 10 as we kicks it back to Blackman. Chambers will chase it down in the corner.
Obviously trying for the 3-point attempt then. A couple of shots were passed up in an effort to get the quick 3.
Well, the Phoenix Suns are going to win at home for the 22nd time in their last 23 tries. But the Dallas Mavericks gave them all they wanted tonight, and it was a Dallas Maverick team with a lot of real excuses. No Sam Perkins, no James Donaldson, no Brad Davis on the road. But the Mavericks made the Suns play the entire 48 minutes.
Not over. Game is not over.
And wait a minute, official George Tolliver decided the game is not quite over yet.
1.6 seconds on the game clock.
They've got 1.6 seconds that their referees are going to make the players play, with Phoenix leading 117 to 109.
1.6 seconds of wasted time.
Cotton Fitzsimmons says, I can wait another 1.6 seconds for my 692nd career victory. Blackman drowns it. Does it count? No sign from the officials. They say it's a 2-point shot. It will count. Roll Blackman was straddling the 3-point line. So Blackman gets to 22-12 in the 4th quarter, and the final margin is 6 for Phoenix, which wins it 117 to 111 over a very scrappy Dallas Mavericks basketball team, which now falls to 41-31 on the season. Several outstanding plays from the contest's leading scorer, Jim Haller. That would be Tom Chambers.
Well, without a doubt, Tom Chambers had many great plays on this night of great excitement here in Phoenix. Here he jumps up and over 2 6'10" defenders for the Mavericks. Here Tom uses his left hand, which he does so very well. You called him ambidextrous. I'm going to call him great. He is a super representative for our play of the game.
Chambers 14 of 21 shooting tonight, including 1 of 2 on 3-pointers. That was the Dallas Morning News Great Play for tonight. For in-depth coverage on this evening's game, pick up the Dallas Morning News.